Okay, so you're ready to get your first cashback credit card. But when you start looking, man, it's like staring at a giant wall of options, right? Well, here's the deal. By the end of this, you are going to know exactly which card is the perfect fit for you. We're going to cut right through all that noise and find the absolute best starting point for your financial journey. I mean, that's the whole magic of cashback, isn't it? Every time you grab a coffee or buy groceries, you're getting a little refund. It's literally one of the easiest ways to put money right back into your pocket without changing a single thing about how you spend. And yeah, the key word here is you. There's no such thing as the best card. There's just the best card for your life, your habits. It really all comes down to how you spend, what your goals are, and hey, whether you like to keep things simple or you enjoy a little hands-on approach. Let's find your perfect match. All right, before we dive into the fun part, the actual cards, we've got to set some ground rules. Think of this as our non-negotiable checklist. Any card you're seriously thinking about has to tick these boxes. Okay, let's break these 5 rules down because they're super important. First up, no annual fee, period. You're just starting out, you should not be paying a fee just to have a card. Second, simple rewards. We're looking for something straightforward, so you're not trying to remember a bunch of complicated rules. Third, and this one is huge, it has to report to all 3 credit bureaus. That's the secret sauce to building a great credit history. Fourth, an easy welcome bonus you can actually get without going on a crazy spending spree. And finally, some genuinely useful perks. I'm talking things like cell phone protection, which can literally save you hundreds of bucks. All right, let's get into our first personality type, the rewards optimizer. If you're the kind of person who sees earning cash back as a fun little game and you love squeezing every last bit of value out of every dollar you spend, well then you're going to want to pay close attention. This is for you. Sound like you? If you get a kick out of a little strategy and you don't mind putting in a tiny bit of effort each quarter to get the absolute best return, you're definitely in the right place. And this is the number that should make your ears perk up. 5%. That's the amazing top-tier rate you can get with the card we're about to talk about, the Discover It Cashback card. So here's the lowdown on this card. The huge pro is that awesome 5% cash back on categories that change every few months. We're talking gas, restaurants, maybe Amazon. The only catch? You gotta remember to log in and turn it on each quarter. But honestly, the real showstopper for beginners is the cashback match. At the end of your first year, Discover will literally double every single dollar of cashback you've earned. It's an absolutely killer bonus for your first year. Okay, let's switch gears to our next profile. Maybe you just heard all that and thought, whoa, activating categories every few months? Not for me. If you're all about simplicity and consistency, you're gonna love this next section. Yup, this is for the person who wants a simple, powerful workhorse of a card, one that earns a great rate on every single thing you buy with no categories to track, no hoops to jump through. You just use it, earn cash back, and that's it. Simple. Okay, so here are the heavy hitters for the simple earners. You've got 2 cards right at the top offering an incredible 2% back on everything, the Wells Fargo Active Cash and the Citi Double Cash. The tiebreaker? The Active Cash gives you cell phone protection, which is a massive perk if you drop your phone. Then you have the Amex Cash Magnet, a solid 1.5% and backed by their famously amazing customer service. So you've got to ask yourself, do I want that extra protection, or is having top-notch support more my style? I have to stop for a second on the Citi Double Cash because how this works is just genius. You get 1% back when you buy something, and then you get the other 1% when you pay your bill. Just think about that for a second. This card is literally built to reward you for a good financial habit. It's an incredible way to reinforce paying your bill, which is priceless when you're just starting out. And now for our last and, honestly, maybe the most important category of all. This section is for anyone who is starting from square one with little or even no credit history at all. So if you're a student, or you just moved here, or maybe you've just never had a credit card before, this is exactly where you need to be. Right now, your number one goal isn't about chasing rewards. It's about building a rock-solid credit history that will open up so many doors for you later. So you might hear this term thin credit file, and it's really important to know what it means. It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. It just means you're a blank slate. Lenders don't have enough data on you yet to know if you're a safe bet, and that is the exact problem our next card is designed to solve. And this is where a card like the Petal 2 Visa comes in. It's a total game changer for people building credit. And here's why. Instead of just looking at a credit score you don't have, Petal can look at your actual bank history to see you have income and spend responsibly. This gets so many people approved who couldn't be otherwise. It reports to all three bureaus, and your cashback rate actually goes up as you make on-time payments. Sure, the rewards aren't going to blow you away, but remember, the goal here, building that strong credit foundation. All right, so we've covered the rules, we've met our three main types of earners. Now it's time to put it all together so you can make your choice. So take a second. Which one are you? Are you that optimizer who loves the game? The simple earner who just wants it to be easy? Or the credit builder who's focused on creating a strong foundation? Once you know that, picking the right card becomes so much easier. And this chart just lays it all out nice and simple. If you want to maximize every dollar, you're looking at the Discover It. If you want zero hassle and a high flat rate, the Wells Fargo Active Cash is an amazing choice. And if you're starting from scratch, the Petal 2 was practically made for you. It's really that straightforward. You know, I absolutely love this analogy. Your first card isn't about getting the flashiest thing out there. It's about learning the rules of the road. It's all about building those solid habits, like paying your bill on time every time. Start with the reliable model. Learn how to drive. You can always get that flashy sports card down the road. So really think about that. This isn't just about a piece of plastic in your wallet. It's the first real step on a much bigger journey. Making a smart choice right now sets you up for so much success later on. The real question is, where will yours take you?